I've been at work since 3 a.m. It's 5:16. I've counted 11 black women with bonnets on.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So this conversation, I don't want to come off offensive or hurtful to any woman who comes across this video, but I have to talk about this because this is something that has been kind of recycled over and over and over again. And it's just the discussion around the lack of desire for women of color to put themselves together, the laziness that it comes in our effort. Like we have really low effort nowadays when it comes to our appearance, right? And I know times have changed. I know work looks different for everybody. Like everyone is chilling, you know, you're almost too chill. And I think that, again, there's always been an essence and standard for Black women that we took pride in our appearance. We took pride in our hair, things like that, because that was one thing that we could control. You know, when there were things that we didn't have any freedom, we didn't have any rights, we didn't have these things, I can do what I can do to make myself look good. Because I'm a believer, when you look good, you feel good. But unfortunately, we have a lot, like, I don't know if COVID played a big factor, just how lazier we've gotten, if that's even a word, you know, since being home and just kind of readjusting to the work from home, you know, type of lifestyle and being back out in the world. But a lot of people notice this. And I think when we talk about this amongst our own group of women, it's always a lot of pushback. It's always a lot of, again, the mind your business. Who cares? It don't matter. I want to be comfortable. I had put a post up, you know, a couple weeks ago regarding just how we walk outside with no bra, and we just are outside. We don't even have the effort to put a bra on. Let me show you the clip that I share, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. You need to put a bra on. Like, can we go back to putting bras on? I know the girls are out here, you know, not wearing bras, but you're not a size A. You're not an A cup. You need a bra. Like, they're sagging, you know, you're pointing at everybody, and it's just not a good look. Like, we as women need to know how to adjust when our body changes. You know, I think if you can go without one and it's not going to look inappropriate, it's not going to be screaming at everybody, then do your thing. But a lot of us are out here hanging low, real low. And you think that you can do what you were doing when you were a size 2 and you're not anymore. I also don't think it's very classy, in my opinion, for a woman to be out here with, you know, perky and everybody seeing what you got going on under your shirt. That's just my opinion. But I definitely think that we need to be mindful, very mindful. As we get bigger, those things grow, our breasts do grow, and we need to adjust as our body grows. Like, put your bra on. Please put your bra back on. So a lot of people in the comments were upset. Their go-to was, I'm comfortable. Why I gotta put a bra on? Nobody should be looking at me. I should be able to wear whatever I want to wear. Why are you policing women's breasts? Why are you even looking at women's breasts? If you're looking at women's breasts, you're inappropriate. And it's like, really? Really? You get to walk outside, no bra on, you know, your chest is showing. It's very visible to everybody. And it's also, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Like, we have to know our bodies. We need to know the time and place for these things. And we have to get out of the mindset that what I do doesn't matter. How I look doesn't matter. It's almost like when we're going out, when people know we're about to go somewhere, oh, you know, she's getting dressed. But why do we feel like I put on my whole glam and everything, you know, go full out to go out to the club or go out with my friends, but I can't do the same thing for myself on an everyday basis? And again, you're not doing full glam. You're not getting all decked out. But again, combing your hair. Put it on clean clothes. Put it on presentable clothes. There's so much athleisure outfits out here and jogger sets and just ways that you can still look comfortable but put together. And we've lost the put together part. We've also wanted to be so different, and we want to stand out, and we don't want to be put in a box, that we've confused standing outside of the box with, no, we're just being lazy and we're covering up and making it look pretty, like it's putting a bow on it, like that's, oh, you're really just not doing your own thing. No, I'm just being lazy. That's really what it boils down to, you know. And I get it. Everybody is not thinking about looking presentable when they put their phones on when they put their prop their phones up to talk on social media. It's just, for you, it's just you just yapping, and cool, I get it. I understand it. But the yapping conversations and how you look on screen, it transferred into public.
Every time I wear my bonnet to the airport, I literally remember that video that Monique made that made it to the shade room. And that will never stop me from wearing my bonnet in public, because I don't care. She's not my aunt. I don't care. No, I don't. Like, I'm not doing my hair at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's ridiculous.
It ain't just in your bedroom. And I think that's the point that people are saying, like, this is not just our bedroom. I know we talk about how, you know, the white girls go outside with their messy buns and their sweatshirts and joggers. It's still, again, you can still look put together with your messy loose bun, your oversized sweatshirt, and your sweatpants.
Good morning. Somebody's not gonna like this.
Hey guys,
and guess what? I don't care. I've been at work since 3 a.m. It's 5:16. I've counted 11 black women with bonnets on. Let me tell you something. It ain't a white thing with this airport. I never see white women coming in this airport with bonnets on. It's us. To my beautiful black sisters, listen, embrace your hair. Whatever you got going on with your hair that morning, let it show. It don't even matter at this point. But coming in here with bonnets is ratchet, tacky, classless, ghetto, and it speaks volumes to us as a culture. Please stop coming in the airport with bonnets, please. Please. Because they talking about y'all.
And again, I hate when we got to compare what they do it. Again, we have always cared about our appearance. You go back to the afros and the bell bottom, like all the fashion trends that have come back around over, you know, the last few decades started with the women, you know, who found their style, found their identity, found joy in looking good. And not just looking good, but looking good in a classy way. Not over-sexualizing yourself. Like, when we get into the conversation about how men talk about our looks and feel like they're getting catfished, because the way that you show up from your chill look to your going out look is so different. It is like, is this the same person? Because the way that you are laying around is really crazy. Because a lot of this stuff is, people be confused, like, well, she's ugly, she looks a mess. No, she's not even ugly or even not even aesthetically pleasing. She's just lazy. She puts no effort into her appearance. So a lot of people are confused if she cleans up or she gets a look, you know, like we say all the time. If somebody gets a couple dollars and they get some money, you'll see how much better they look. I.e. Cardi B. I mean, she got a lot of stuff done to her body and her face and stuff, but getting her teeth done changed up how she looked. Just being able to pour into yourself more when you have more resources, or you just take the time to get it right at this time of day, y'all. We have no reasons why we can't learn to do certain things, from our hair to our nails to keeping our body together. It's all accessible in our phones. You just have to want to do it. You have to care about your appearance. And unfortunately, sad and mistaken is, a lot of us don't care. And we're bothered that people want us to care. Why you worry about how I go outside? Why you worry about what I look like? But your children are right with you. Your daughter's watching you. I can't tell you the number of times these kids come to school, young girls come to school in pajamas. Why are you coming to school in pajama pants? Scarves on their heads, slippers on their feet. Clothes is way too small. Clothes are way inappropriate. It's like there's no effort. And for them, it's like, it's just school. No, you walked outside the door So you need to be mindful that you're representing yourself and your family. It don't matter if it's just school, if it's just a corner store, if it's whatever. You need to be presentable. And that's just something that these girls are, again, they're watching and seeing everyone else do it. They're learning these behaviors of laziness. And they'll say to me like, well, miss, when I get dressed, when I'm not in school, I get dressed. But I don't, why do you have to only pour into yourself on a special occasion? Why do you only have to clean up and look presentable on a special occasion? You're going to school. You need to be presentable. There's no way anybody, I'm thinking about back in my day in school, that you would just be like, forget it. I don't care. I'm going to school with my scarf on. If a girl would be like, I'm not going to school. I'm not going to school with no scarf on my head. They don't care nowadays, y'all. They go to school with scarves on, like I said, bonnets. They don't care because everyone is programmed to think it's cool to walk around like this. So no other kid's going to judge them. They're not going to say anything to them. They're going to just let them be. Literally let them be. So how do we change this? How do we change this idea that our image shouldn't matter? It's subjective. Who cares about how you're perceived? You shouldn't care what people think about you. That's a lie. You need to care. And as a Black woman, you should definitely care. Especially the way that these women act like they got all these, they're so oppressed and they can't do this and they can't do that. So at least look good. At least get a head start. Look good if you want to have a fair shot. If you want to have a fair shot, look good.
Wearing a bonnet outside is so ghetto. And I used to be one of those girls who wear bonnets. And I do not do that. Like, before I go outside and wear a bonnet, I will put a hat on my head or I would just brush my hair up. But in them bonnets, you won't catch me outside in a bonnet no more at all. Like, do y'all feel like it's ghetto? Do y'all wear bonnets outside? I feel like if you want to wear a bonnet outside, to each his own. But it's just something that I wouldn't do anymore. Because I just feel like it just looks ghetto. I don't know. Like, it just look ghetto. Now, if you just got your bonnet on because you going up the street right quick and it's just something small that you got to go do, okay, cool. But, like, you outside all day in a bonnet? Like, no, I'm not doing it, no. Wearing it inside is okay because, like, you're in the comfort of your home. But just being outside with that on, I don't like that no more. So I'm just not going to do that anymore. Like, I'm going to just either get my hair did, brush my hair up, or put a hat on. And I feel like y'all should think about that. You know, I don't know. I feel like it just look crazy. And people going to be looking at you crazy when you outside. But that's just my opinion.
We need to be better for our young girls. We need to be more conscious of our actions and our behaviors and how we look out here. Especially if you're trying to attract a man. You cannot be out here looking crazy. Because the thing about the men who you attract when you look crazy says a lot about that man. That says a lot about the man, that he still wanted to mess with you or talk to you when you was looking at your words. Why would a man of substance and character and really, you know, have something going for himself, want to attract a woman and get a woman's phone number who outside in bonnets and pajamas? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this conversation. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. We need to do better, ladies. Honestly, we need to do so much better. So much better. If you like the conversation, of course, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.